We've all heard of the TAO, and the TAO means the way. And it's the way of the universe. And it's not our way, it's really not. It's a big evolution. And to become one with the TAO is extremely difficult. And furthermore, I'm not sure it's for everybody, that's for a handful of sages. But what we can become one with is our TAO. Our TAO is the little TAO. It's our little way. And becoming one with your TAO is very simple. That's just being authentic. Now, because we've been conditioned by society and our childhood and the jobs we have and what we think our personality should be, it's difficult to get to the TAO in that sense because we've been told not to be authentic. When we were little kids, we were very authentic, and then we're told to mind, and we're told that we're this, and you're black or you're white or you're rich or you're poor or whatever. You're this religion or that religion, and this kind of nationality, and those things, they weigh on us. And we change in a way that is not authentic. And to become one with our TAO is nothing more than becoming like we were as a little child, as an infant. You have to even get past early childhood to get to the place we started at. The place we started at, where we were first born, and we didn't know anything about being a human being yet. I mean, I suppose we did. I suppose there's all these different lifetimes, but we didn't know about this lifetime. And we weren't faking it yet. And we didn't know we had to make it, or any of those concepts. Those were all foreign to us. And now we are nothing more than those concepts, or most of us. We tend to be nothing but these conditioned concepts. And who we actually are, or our TAO, seems a long ways away. But it's actually closer than any of that conditioning. It's just a matter of being authentic, being honest with yourself, not caring so much what other people think, not caring about, and this is the hard part, not caring about your station in life. Because at least as you get older, you've already done that. It's time to dismantle that stuff. And if you're young, it's definitely a time to figure out a way to make it in the world and still be authentic to yourself. Because when we're authentic to ourselves and we get in touch with our TAO, our high frequency energies that are inside of our spine, that's actually who we are, and we identify with that, then automatically it tags along with the TAO. Because the TAO is our own personal little TAO. The TAO is like the software of the universe, and everything is following the TAO. But the TAO follows nature, so we can follow nature as well. Nature is always here for us to follow. And it may seem difficult because you've got to make a living, you know, and you're probably stuck in a suburb or a city or something like that, and nature may seem far away, but it's really not, because everything is nature. Even the cities are nature. And your own nature is what is important. And getting in touch with your own nature, staying close to that feeling you get when everything seems like it's going your way. That synchronized feeling like, I feel good, I feel lucky, I feel in love with myself. And everything is going to work out for me. That essentially, that feeling is the beginning of the TAO anyway. It can become more expanded. It can be even more beautiful because it can start to tie into nature. And then you go out into nature and you feel the beauty around you and you start to realize, I'm part of that beauty as well. And feeling those beautiful feelings gets you further enmeshed in your TAO. Being enmeshed in the TAO, staying close to your human authenticity and feelings of good, let's say, allows you to be one with the Tao, then things will start to line up for you. Life will start to look synchronized in a way that you can move forward and actually strive forward from your heart, rather than having to think about what to do next. Because having to think about what to do next is what keeps us from being, it makes us inauthentic. You start overthinking. You're in your head thinking rather than being in the present moment, striving forward from your heart. It's actually very simple. You see little children doing it all the time. But as we get older, that seems more and more difficult because you're watching yourself. You're watching yourself and others watching you, and you tend to disagree with yourself. You tend to make a schism right down the middle of who you are and start acting like something you're not. And then it's like, oh my goodness, life is so hard. Life is hard thinking about it. Having to think about your every move, man, it's difficult. But really, all we really need to do is survive, right? You just need to do the things that it takes to survive. Once we get to that place, and I know times are kind of tough and maybe it's difficult to get to that place, but once we get to that place, then start to rely more and more on yourself, more and more on your TAO, on who you really are. And amazingly enough, when you start to truly be authentic, it feels so good, it becomes difficult to be phony again. And things will start to line up. Things will start to work out for you because you're being for real, striving forward from your heart, doing the things that you know are going to work for you, and perhaps not doing things that don't work for you. And that's the hard part, because you get stuck in doing the things that seem like, oh God, I should be doing this and I should be doing that. And you do it, and perhaps you even invest an entire career in doing things that you didn't really want to do. That's tough. That's actually difficult. Getting to that place where you can be relaxed in who you are and just look out at the sun, look at this world, and feel like you're a part of it, that, my friends, is how we become one with the Tao, how we become one with life, how we follow nature in such a way that when this time is over with, it's easy to just move on, to follow that rainbow bridge beyond this life towards eternity, towards who we actually are, which is eternal beings of high frequency, and we're temporarily playing this game. Try to play this game in a good way, authentically, and you'll be amazed at how much easier life can become.